Hello guys and welcome to my new YouTube video. Today I want to talk about the best hero in Thetan Arena and also create a tier list of all the other heroes. So we will have 5 categories and we will start with C, what is like the worst category, and then we move up until we find the strongest character in the game. If that sounds interesting for you, then I will see you after the intro. Before we start with the actual video, I would like to use the opportunity and tell you that I'm also streaming on Twitch. I started to stream on Twitch on Friday, so if you want to see some live gameplay of mine, then I would be very happy if you could check it out. The link you will find in the description. And yeah, I'm basically streaming there like nearly every day. At the moment, I'm trying to do it every day. So yeah, just check it out. I would be very happy about that. And then I also saw that a lot of guys were already asking about more gameplay videos and also gave me recommendations on what champions to play. And of course, I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I would love to do those videos for you. Currently, a lot of my champions are on rent, as I just discovered the rent program and I wanted to test it. But as soon as the heroes will be back, then of course I will make some more gameplay videos. So basically on Twitch at the moment I'm streaming a lot of Battle Royale Lucy. So if you want to see a lot of Lucy gameplay, as she's my main right now, then yeah, you will definitely find it on Twitch, and also you can check out the latest videos because they are always saved on Twitch. Yeah, but then enough of talking. Let's start with the actual video. So we will go from the left to the last hero here and then always sort them in the right category. Yeah, Betos was, in my opinion, quite weak in the beginning. Maybe the worst epic marksman, but recently he got buffed a bit. But still I think that he's not very strong, so I will probably put him into B. Then there's Benjamin. He's an epic marksman and he was actually my first main. So I think that Benjamin is quite strong, probably not one of the strongest heroes in the game, but he's very decent. That's why I will put him in A. The problem with Benjamin a bit is that I think he can just use his full potential if he has like something like a black hole up or something. So in some weeks he will be stronger than in other weeks. Then there's Big Papa, and I think Big Papa I will put into B. So he is a decent marksman, and also a decent common, obviously. He has like probably the longest range in the whole game, and that what kind of makes him strong, but there are some other heroes and marksmen that make more damage. That's why I just put him into B. So then we have Breaker. Breaker was actually one of the strongest heroes in the game in the beginning. Yeah, there were 2 nerfs in the past month. And the first nerf was hitting Breaker the most. That's why right now I wouldn't say that he's still like the strongest hero in the game. But I will give him a good A rank. I think he's still maybe the best common in the game, or at least the best common tank. Then we have Cluster. He's, in my opinion, the strongest common marksman in the game. So I will even rank him in A as well. Kalin is probably the worst hero in the game. So there will be another hero that currently is also very weak. We will come to that later. I've never seen anyone playing Kalin very, very well, so that it was quite frightening for me to play against. I never played him myself, and when I don't see many good players with him, then I don't plan on playing him anyways. Yeah, Destroyed. In the beginning of the game I used to play him and I was quite good with him, but in the beginning of the game everything was a bit easier. You could be good with every hero, and yeah, right now I think if I would play him on my main account, I would not really have a chance, so I would rank him in C. Then we have Duras, and Duras is definitely in my top 3 of the best heroes in the game. That's why I will put him straight into the SS. Yeah, Duras is literally, you can play him like in every game mode. When I made this ranking, or I'm always like considering if those champs are playable in every game mode. because I think if you want to be like the strongest hero in the game, then you should be playable in every mode. Doesn't matter if it's solo battle royale or the superstar mode. And I think Duras is one of those heroes that can literally play in every game mode and is very strong in every game mode. For example, like a Kalin or Destroyed, there's no way they could do well in the solo battle royale. That's also a reason why I ranked them in the C. But yeah. Then we have the Eldragon, and Eldragon is same as Duras. She's playable in every game mode. Especially in solo battle royale, I feel like she's even the most strong there. And then also in the tower game mode, I think in all of the team modes, then probably tower is the best for Eldragon, as she can always like capture the robot in her ultimate, what is very strong in that mode. Then we have Aaron Ghost here. Aaron Ghost, in my opinion, is a C. I've never really seen anyone very dominating with Aaron Ghost. He can be good maybe in Superstar or the tower, because with his ultimate he can charge in and get the battery and then run out. That can be useful, but that's basically like the only useful thing he can do. So I don't think that he is a very good hero to play, in my opinion. Yeah, then we have Konky. And Konky, I would definitely rank in SS2. Konky, you can play him in every mode. That's, as I said, one of the main criteria for my ranking here. Maybe in solo battle royale, he's maybe weaker than Eldragon, definitely than Eldragon, and also than Duras. But it's still possible to play him there. I wouldn't rank him in SS for just solo battle royale. I would probably, if it's just about solo battle royale, I would rank him in S. But he's really a killer. He's a beast in like every game mode, in like every team game mode, and that's why I think he still deserves the SS rank. And then we have Lucy Muffy, and after or before the last nerf, I would have probably ranked her into SS as well. But I think the last nerf hit her quite hard, as her ultimate is healing now 40% less than before. And that basically makes the ultimate not that useful anymore. So it's actually better to use the ultimate out of the fights, in my opinion, as you should use your auto attacks instead. You can't use them when you're on your ultimate. Especially if you're in a solo battle royale, then you can use the ultimate to heal up after the fights. But in a fight, her ultimate is not very strong anymore, as the enemies just make much more damage than you heal up. But nevertheless, I think she's still a strong hero. And when it would come down just to the solo battle royale, then I would even change her with Konky and would rank her in SS. So definitely top 3 best heroes for solo battle royale, in my opinion. But in the team game, I think Konky is much stronger right now, even though Konky got nerfed 2 times as well. But I still think Konky is very good, and Lucy very good too, but maybe a bit worse than Konky, in my opinion. And then we got Mary. Mary is, in my opinion, the strongest common assassin in the game. That's why I will rank her on A. And then we have Maiko here. So Maiko is quite underestimated, I think. I don't see her that much. Now when I move up to the bigger ranks, I see her quite a lot. What obviously says that she's quite strong. But like when I was in the lower ranks, I rarely saw her. And that's why I think she's quite underestimated. But actually I think Maiko is very strong. And then there's someone who got actually buffed after the last update, and that is Morod. He was also already quite decent, if not even strong in the last, or before the last update. And now I really think that he's maybe the strongest epic marksman in the game right now, as he got buffed. And with just 1 auto attack, it's already enough to, for example, kill a Phoenix. I think if you are level 1, then the Phoenix will be left with like 50 health or something. But if you level up your Morod, you can literally one-shot a non-leveled up Phoenix, what is obviously very, very strong. And also his ultimate is very annoying, as you can blind your enemies. And I think he's a very strong pick right now. But as you can't play him well in the solo battle royale, I won't rank him in SS. I will just rank him in S. And then we have Mortal. Yeah, Mortal is it's a bit tough. I mean, before the last nerf, he was definitely in the S. But I really think that he was kind of the loser of the recent update, of the recent nerf, as they totally nerfed his ultimate. Before that update, his ultimate would have an instant stun and then drag the enemies to you. But now this is not happening anymore. His ultimate is not a stun anymore. It's just slows the opponents, and if they don't manage to get out of it, then he will pull them right in front of him. But basically, it's very easy to escape. So actually, in my opinion, at the moment, because of this ultimate, as his ultimate was like the strongest thing of him before the last nerf, I really literally think that he's quite useless at the moment, and I would even go as far and rank him into C. So I really think that they kind of destroyed Mortal with the last update, and I'm a bit sad about that because I have 2 Mortals myself, and I didn't even think that he was like overpowered, so I don't really see why he got nerfed. He was strong, yes, but not overpowered, and now he's literally useless in my opinion. That's why I will rank him in C. Because of the recent nerf, he's probably the cheapest legendary in the game right now, and I'm very, very sure that they will buff him again, as he's really useless at the moment. So it might be a good opportunity to buy him right now, but obviously this is not financial advice. So yeah, you need to know yourself if you want to buy him or not. And then we move on with Phoenix. So Phoenix is, in my opinion, an A. So he is good, yes, but there are stronger champs in the game, in my opinion. Then we come to Raiden, and Raiden is, in my opinion, a B pick. Yeah, he's not very bad, but also not very strong. I mean, in the solo battle royale mode, he could be even an A maybe. He has very good single target damage, what is very important in battle royale. But in the team game, I don't think that he's that useful there. That's why I will just put him in B. Then we have Ray, and Ray is like an all-rounder as well. You can play him in every game mode, and he's good in every game mode as well. He's super fast, has high damage, and yeah, that's why I will put him into S. Then we come to Serp. I already have a video about Serp because I think that Serp is a very underestimated hero. I think a lot of you would put him into C. Maybe in the team mode, I would agree with that. It's like the same problem as Raiden. He has like high single target damage, but after his single target combo, he's not that useful anymore. So that's why I wouldn't put him very high. So like in the team modes, I wouldn't really recommend him, but in solo battle royale, he's very strong in my opinion, as there you just need single target damage. You need to kill someone and then try to hide again and wait for your combination to be up again, then you should do fine. As I said, you can check my last video about Serp if you want to see that in action. So I think I'm gonna rank him in B. Then we have Shenna, and I must admit, I love Shenna. I think in the team mode, she's probably the strongest marksman in the game. At the moment, it's close with Morod, as Morod, due to the recent buff, is very strong as well. But yeah, she's definitely stronger than Phoenix in my opinion. She has so high damage, but yeah, you can't really play her in the solo battle royale, I think. You actually can. I even managed to win sometimes, but I wouldn't recommend it. There are still much stronger champs for battle royale. That's why I will put her into S. Then we have Steel Shot, and Steel Shot was actually my first character in the game, and I was actually quite good with him in the beginning of the game. That was because I figured out, like, with a black hole, you can, as many people in the beginning of the game didn't know that skill, and they didn't spread out, so when there were a lot of people of the enemy team close to each other, I could just throw the black hole and get them all in, and then pop up my ultimate and kill them all. But as the players developed a bit and now know that they can escape from the black hole with the right skills, and also that they shouldn't be too close to the allies when the black hole is up, I think Steel Shot is not that strong anymore because his ultimate makes a lot of damage, yes, but without any like crowd control like Black Hole, you can just escape out of the ultimate. And if you know that, then he can't really do much. That's why I put him into C. Yeah, then we have Take 1, and I think Take 1 is very strong. That's why I will put him into the S class. But he still, yeah, wouldn't be like under my 3 best heroes in the game. Yeah, Venka, he's like a decent common tank, I think. But yeah, in my opinion, not more than that. That's why I will put him into B. Yeah, and then there's one hero left. Actually, I didn't find him in this tier maker list here, so I will just talk about him. And actually, it's a she. I'm talking about Velvet, as Velvet was just added to the game 1 week ago. And actually, my last video was about Velvet. In the first day with Velvet, I was very surprised, as she was super strong in the Battle Royale. I literally had 100% win rate in Battle Royale. I never had that before, so I thought she might be really like the most strong Battle Royale character. But in the last days, the win rate went down a bit, as yeah, probably in the first day many people didn't really know what Velvet can do. But now the players already adjusted to her, and the problem with Velvet is close to like Serp. With Velvet, you have a very good and very strong single target damage combination with like bullet volley and your ultimate if both is up. But if those skills are not up and there would be like an Eldragon or something around, you would probably lose against her, as your auto attacks and your health is not that strong. That's why in Battle Royale I would still say that Velvet is very strong, so I would probably rank her in S. But in the team mode, I don't have the feeling that she's very strong there. That's why I would even in total put Velvet into A right now. And yeah, then we already categorized every hero. So yeah, I really think everything in S and higher is very strong. And yeah, all the champs here, it doesn't mean that they are like really shit, except maybe Mortal at the moment. But yeah, if you're good with them, then you can still play them. And of course, this is all just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you can definitely show me that you're good with one of those champs. I don't say that they are like very bad. It's just in my opinion, they are not the best to pick. And yeah, so I still owe you the question, who is really the best in my game? Yeah, you see, this is my top 3. And if I would pick the best champ in the game, I would by far say Eldragon. Because Eldragon, as I already said, is literally a beast in every game mode. And especially in the solo Battle Royale, I think she's by far the best champ, as she has so much damage. And unlike, like, for example, a Serp that is strong with his ultimate and skill combination up, Eldragon, she don't really need many skills. She can even take you out with just auto attacks. So I think every champ without any skill would lose a 1 versus 1 against Eldragon when none of them would use their skills, if you know what I mean. And yeah, that was all. Thank you very much for watching my video. As I said, there will be a lot of gameplay videos coming in the future. And you can always watch me live on Twitch and also ask me your questions there. I would be very happy to answer them. And then see you again in the next video.